Hey guys, welcome to Recipes Tested. I'm Brianna Robinson, and today for Recipes Testober, I'm going to be making a Pinterest recipe that my sister sent me. I actually don't know the name of the website, but I will leave a link down in the description below, so if you want to make this after watching this, you can go there and get all the ingredients and amounts and be happy. So this is a recipe for some oatmeal pumpkin cookies, and they just sounded really great. It sounded like a nice twist on, you know, pumpkin cookies. I liked it. So I thought I would make these since she asked for it. She did say that she made them, but she automatically made a twist on the recipe. So I'm gonna make the original ones. She added molasses. I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna follow the original recipe. So again, I will go over the process of how the recipe is made, show you guys any tips and tricks that I learned along the way from making the recipe. And then at the end of the video, I will give a review and let you know if it's love at first bite. So if you want to see how this recipe turns out, just keep watching and I'll get testing. One really important thing in this recipe is getting all of the excess liquid out of the pumpkin. So first I got my pumpkin and just kind of let it drain on a rag before I got going on my dry ingredients with my flour, baking powder, cinnamon, and salt, and mixed that all together. And then I got my wet ingredients with my brown sugar, white sugar, and butter. And then I just combined that. The recipe said to get out your KitchenAid, but I didn't want to do that. So I added in my egg yolk and my vanilla extract and whisked that all together. Just the egg yolk, not the white, save that for another recipe. And once the pumpkin was pretty drained, I went and grabbed another paper towel and just kind of got the excess liquid off the top to really not have it wet. And then I tried to kind of peel it off the paper towel. And then I mixed that into my wet ingredients. And then added in my flour. And I mixed this until it was about 90% combined before I added in my old-fashioned oats. And then just folded that all in. This was a lot of oats. Like, it was really kind of hard to mix them in because it was just so much dry with not a lot of wet. But once it was all combined, I tightly covered it with some clear wrap and popped that in my fridge for 30 minutes. And once that was done, I scooped them onto my cookie scoop. I used a 1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop and lightly flattened them before I baked them. And this is what they look like when they're done. All right, so these cookies are perfectly warm. I'm gonna give it a taste and let you know if it's love at first bite. They smell like a regular oatmeal cookie. Okay, these are majorly disappointing. I literally don't taste any of the pumpkin or any of the spices. They smell like a very mild pumpkin bread, but I don't know what went wrong. They literally just don't have much flavor to me at all. I question, my first thought is why, and answer would be maybe it's because they're still warm. Maybe they gain more flavor as they cool, but I don't know for sure. It's like a pumpkin bread kind of texture, and like my brain is tricking me to think that I can taste this more than I can, because as I'm chewing it, air is coming out my nose, and I can kind of smell it as I'm, you know, chewing it and getting the air out of my mouth. But yeah, these are just really a big flop, and honestly, I'm very really disappointed. I really thought that these were going to be a new cookie that I would just absolutely love, but I really need to rate these probably like a 2. They just don't taste like much, and I don't know. I mean, I used I freshly opened the can of pumpkin, so I know my pumpkin's not old and running out of flavor. I used fresh spices. I don't know what happened, but I gotta give these, you know, not a good recommendation. But you live, you learn. My kids will still eat these, even if they don't taste like much. They're still cookies. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please, while you're here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.